piece. Okay, I had a bit of a look at what my challenge was, and the issue here really is that when this cam rotates, our arm here is actually going to move. So I actually have to make a two-part arm. So I'm going to select the top here. I'm going to put a new sketch on that. Oh, actually, I'm just going to extrude. So finish that sketch. Select the top and extrude. And I want to bring that back down, actually well below. Although this is the highest point, I'll actually go well below there. And we're going to cut that off. And I'm going to put a pin sort of mechanism in there. So select OK. I'm going to turn the top off. And I'm going to select here again. We're going to put a new sketch on here. Zoom in a little bit. Circle there, we want it to be 6. I want a line going through the middle, top to bottom. And when I hit E for extrude, I want to extrude just 1/2. Alright, we'll find it in a minute. So we'll zoom out here. And we want to lift this half up. Let's go with 8. I'm going to join it on there. Okay, that gives us the front half of a circle. This one here, I'm going to put a sketch on there too, so I'll turn the left side off. So new sketch. I'm going to go with the circle. 6. Distance from the end here will be 3. And I want to then extrude the top 2 little triangles. We're going to cut back through that, just so that we round that off, just to make that rotation a little bit easier. So again, on this surface, sketch, circle, place the center point there. We might make this 3 and extrude. We want to extrude that out 3. That's going to come right out to the edge, so we should see it protrude past our what will be our adjoining piece. Okay, so if we select the edge of our circle or the face of our circle here, put a new sketch. I know it's very, very small. We can go on there, circle. We can start with 6, the same size as the opposite side, and then extrude this first in and then up. So what I might do is just put a line going through halfway here, line going through halfway here, and I'll throw an extra circle in there just to make this easy. We want to extrude just the bottom half of that circle. I'm going to push that back 3. So it will make contact there, it's not a problem. We don't want to join it, this is going to be a new component. We're going to select OK. And if we go down in our component tree over here, this we might call the top arm, just to differentiate between the two. Alright, new sketch on here. And this time we are just sketch. Where are we? Just here. This time we're going to go from this portion up. So from here to here, we want to extrude this and this. We're going to come up to our top piece here. So only 3mm. We don't want to cut, we actually want to add. And we want to join, and we want to join it to the top arm. So we want to make sure we have that one selected, so we can see we've got that bit selected. I'm going to click join. Let's just turn the arm off for a moment and throw a sketch on here just so we can complete our circle here. So C for circle, and go with there. We want to extrude that top part of that circle back through and cut that out. Now the next thing to do is to create a circle or a round on this that matches the arm and links in, so you can see how this is going to work together. But we need to then make our cylinder. So on this surface we want to sketch circle. A circle same size as the other one, 6. And select enter. Now this we can extrude a couple of different ways. We want to extrude the outside shape here down. We want to do that and make sure that we get all of that shape done. We want to cut. So now we should have matching components, and then the rest of this circle. So this part we want to extrude up by a couple of millimeters. Give it space to rotate, and click join. So yes, we're very happy with that. We need to complete our circle. So new sketch on here, C for circle. We're going to go with the whole circle, 6, enter, extrude, and we want to select both those sides. And this is where we need to actually turn the top piece back on, because we need this to actually now shoot right through. Now it's fine that we've drawn this so close up here, because it's at its highest point currently. So we need this to go up a fair way. Let's go up, say 30, click join, and we're okay. Now the last thing we need to do is actually create a join here. We can move these components around. So currently we have the revolve down here. We can move this off here, go to join, capture the position, slide those two in there. That's exactly what we want it to do. So we're going to click OK. Then slide that up just a little bit. We want to jump under here, and we want to add a revolve in here as well. So now it might be easier just to do it on the bottom, because that's a perfect circle. So capture the position. We want to go on that edge. If we rotate around, I want it to go on that edge. We don't want it to slide, we want it to revolve, and we're going to select OK. And now, with any luck, what we should have, if we automate this first section here and animate model, is you can see how this goes up and down with the link to the model. Now if we change our view here quickly, we can have a bit of a look and go, oh, we need to actually add to that extrusion at the top for our top arm because it comes down a long way too far. Either way, this is actually working a treat, so we're going to go with escape and select that top circle, extrude that and pull that up, say another 30 and join it on. So if we automate that now, you can see how we get that up and down movement. We turn our left side on, and you really have a fairly smooth example of how that CAM system works.